My name is Dr. Jordan Odle. I'm the owner of Transcend Wellness Chiropractic and the co-founder of the Vagina Docs. In today's video, I'm going to be going over how to tension the sciatic and pudendal nerve and its most kind of basically sticking points, where this nerve gets entrapped. The reason you'd want to do exercises like this, if you've had low back injuries, hip injuries, knee, ankle injuries, foot injuries, hamstring strain, calf strain, or even pelvic floor dysfunction, you're going to want to do these exercises because what happens when we have injuries is there oftentimes is scar tissue that will form around the nerves, and then that affects how now the nerve transmits the signal from the brain to the muscles and affects how these muscles fire. So we want to make sure that these nerves aren't entrapped so you can have proper muscle firing. Make sure to hit the like, subscribe, and notification button if you want more content like this. So let's get into it. How you're going to start doing this, there's two versions of this. The first one I'm going to show you is the standing version. You're going to put that heel just out in front of you, knees locked straight, foot should be pulled up. You're going to bend this opposite knee. From here, we want to keep a nice flat back, and we're going to hip hinge, so pushing our butt back towards a wall behind me, let's say. From here, we're going to start off by first doing our pelvic tuck movement as our first lever. Make sure though, when you get into this hip hinge, that you feel no more than a 3 out of 10 of discomfort down the back of this leg, the sciatic nerve that's being tensioned. Once you're at about a 2.5, 3, you're going to start the pelvic tuck. From here, you're going to, like a dog tucking its tail, bring that pelvis underneath you. You'll feel that tension lighten up. Then you're going to what I like to call booty bump back and basically feel that tension come back down the hamstring. So what it's going to look like when you're just going through it is just like that. The next lever I'm going to show you, same setup, but now you're going to be basically doing a rotation movement from the hip. Keeping the foot and knee in the same spot, you're going to rotate inward from the hip until that nerve tension jumps up to just a 3.5. Then you're going to come back to neutral where it goes back down. So again, for reps, it'll look just like this. Our next lever is going to be doing it from the knee. So in that same position, you should be feeling a 3 out of 10. You might feel a little looser, so then hip hinge a little bit more. From here, we're going to keep the ankle the same, bend the knee, that tension goes away, straighten the knee. And we're going to go back and forth just like this. Again, nothing else is changing, but that knee is bending and straightening. Our last main lever is going to be from the ankle. So we're going to keep all that tension, again, 3 out of 10 down the back of the leg. And now from the ankle, we're going to point down and in and just gently squeeze the toes. I feel that tension let go in the back of my leg. Now I'm going to pull up and out and flare my toes. Down and in, squeeze. Up and out, flare. Again, nothing else is moving but my ankle. Our very last kind of movement we're going to do in this position is going to be more related to the pelvic floor. So we're going to, again, find our 3 out of 10 of tension down the back of our leg. Nothing moves. Now, I'm going to basically do a Kegel, focusing on drawing, if I were to have a bean at the opening of my vaginal canal, drawing in for guys, call it the turtle head, basically bringing that tip of that penis, drawing it in. So from this position, I'm going to be focusing on that. I'll feel that tension jump up down the back of my leg. Now I'm going to let everything relax down as if it's being pulled down, and that tension should let go. Again, drawing up and then letting it go. This is our seated version. What you're going to do from here is same as standing. Legs straight, foot's pulled up, knees locked straight. Keeping a nice flat back, I want to hip hinge forward. The common mistake you guys are going to do is you're going to flex and you're going to come forward this way. You will feel probably no tension down the back of your leg, so make sure you keep that nice flat back. Find that 2.5, 3 out of 10 down the back of the leg. Now, from our pelvis tuck, we're going to tuck under and extend. Again, feeling that tension come and go down the back of my leg. Making sure I still have a 3. Now my hip internal rotation, foot stays where it's at. In, back to neutral, in, back to neutral. Common mistake you're going to make here is you're going to want to let that foot come in as you rotate the hip. Don't do that. You'll lose tension. So make sure you isolate keeping that foot up, and you can assist rotating in, back to neutral. We're going to do the knee from here. Bend, extend. Then we're going to do the ankle and foot. Down and in, squeeze the toes a bit. You might feel a little bit of that nerve on the top side here. That's okay. Pull up and out, flare the toes. Notice how nothing else is moving but my ankle. And the last one we're going to do in this position, foot's pulled up, we're going to again do our Kegel, pulling and drawing upward, feeling that tension increase back here, and then elongating that pelvic floor, feeling everything relax. Did you guys see that one? Just kidding. Typically what I have my patients do is do this exercise for the week 1, 2 to 3 times a day, 4 reps, 2 sets, resting about 10 seconds in between each set. Week 2, I'll have them go to 1 time a day, and then after that, usually it's just kind of up to them, but I oftentimes recommend they actually do this as a warm-up. It's a very quick and easy way to get those muscles firing properly. Any questions, please leave a comment, or you can message me directly. Otherwise, my name's Dr. Jordan Odle. Thank you for watching. I look forward to seeing you next time, and just a reminder, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit the notification so you can keep getting all this great content.